Haha!
When they pull on the green.
I knew which one I wanted to click, and I clicked the wrong one.
Sometimes I don't trust you. Only joking. Come on, mate. What are you doing? We're meant to be having a good time, and we're already playing the intro. Okay. But hello, everyone, and we are here for probably the best. I'd say probably the best match review that we'll probably do until the end of the season. Right now, I'm not gonna lie. We're all happy about this result, and we're all happy that the way it ended, and what else is the future lies for this club. Seriously, so many things happened in the game, and I think me and Liam will talk about it. We both watched it in the same at the stadium, but here comes the man who watched it on the Argyle Way. He's done the watch on for it, Craig. So Craig is now joined, but we
Hello,
are here
Craig.
match review for Plymouth Argyle versus Cheltenham, 1-1 in a full-time score. Then we won on penalties 3-2, and we're going to Wembley. Simple as that. You couldn't say. I wouldn't have predicted that earlier this season. When we was 3-0 down to Wimbledon, I was like, yeah, but well, let's just focus on the league, and we're out of this tournament. But now, like a month and a half later, we're now going to Wembley. It's absolutely phenomenal what this team has managed to produce over these last couple of weeks. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have predicted this. We wouldn't have predicted this. It's absolutely incredible. But Craig obviously watched it on the Argyle Way with Jack. They done a watch along for it. Me and Liam were at the stadium, and obviously Liam, you ran on the pitch. I know that.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't run on the pitch because obviously I worked there and I didn't want to risk my job. So there you go. But hey ho. But carrying on with this review, anyways. Overall, it was a very, very tense football match over 90 minutes. The first goal, I watched it back, and I did. On the day, we were all angry that it was offside, but I watched it back, and it is offside. Matt Butcher literally just pushed the keeper out of the way, and he was in an offside position, so he was offside. Let's be honest. Whoever argues with that is delusional. I'm sorry. And on that day, we were angry, and that's probably why we were saying, no, it's not offside, it's not offside. But when you look at the replay back, he was. Simple as that. Just popped in to say I won't be able to join the stream. I've got work walking and now a good win for Argyle. Seeing them in Wembley finals. Yes, Jude, exactly. We're going to Wembley and it's going to be a huge moment for the Green Army. It's only our third time going to Wembley and it's going to be a massive one. We've got either Accrington Stanley or Bolton. They're going to be playing later, so that's going to be very, very interesting. And my phone's going off, so one of you can carry on.
You carry on.
No. Yeah, do you want to carry on, Liam?
Yeah, I thought very good game, to be honest. Frustrating at times, but we got to Wembley, which is the main thing. Penalties was good, apart from the two that we missed, but there we go. We got to Wembley, which is always a good feeling, and whoever we play now, it'd just be a good day out, really, and hopefully win the final.
Yeah, it'll be a massive moment for the club as well because obviously we've never won the Papa John's Trophy, like the EFL Trophy. We've never won that, and it'll be a new trophy into the trophy cabinet. It'll be fantastic as well, and obviously, and as well, we're talking about last year. Another team that went up and won the EFL Trophy in the same season was Rotherham.
Yeah.
So there you go. So if you want to talk about teams that have went up from League One into the Championship and won the EFL Trophy in the same season, Rotherham. So
can I give my thoughts on the game?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I thought it was quite a tense game. I thought Callum Burton was at fault for the goal. I was going a bit ballistic on the stream, I'm not going to lie, but he made up for those brilliant saves, so he turns for his error.
Yeah,
I thought Danny May was immense. I think he was absolutely superb. I thought Butcher and Houghton, sorry if I get that wrong. I know Liam corrects me every time. But I thought they had a good game in midfield. I thought Niall Ennis put himself about. I thought maybe a few players that didn't really put themselves in a good light. Probably Galloway, but he didn't have. He's not been playing.
He has not played.
No. I know. I was about to say that. I don't think Bolton covered himself in glory. Not going to lie.
There was one time where he barely slipped on his ass. So
yeah, but I think the main players that Matei had a quiet game. He had a quiet game, even though he had a good one at the weekend against Fleetwood. I think the players that really staked a claim for Peterborough on Saturday is probably Danny Mayer, and probably Houghton and Butcher. I think those are the only players that can really say that. And Hardy, obviously, Hardy who's got the goal, great goal.
Yeah, brilliant goal.
Cosgrove missed the penalty, not penalty. They hit the post, but I think those are the only players that can really put themselves in a claim for the game at the weekend.
Mm-hmm. And speaking on top of that as well, because obviously it was an end-to-end game. If I'm honest, going to say, I know a lot of Argyle fans. I'd say we did have the favourable chances, and we should have won the game. I feel like we definitely should have won that game. But if you're talking about it, I'm now stuck on my camera. But if we're going to honestly talk about it as well, let's be honest. Cheltenham is Alfie May FC. How good he is. And he will move to a different club next season because
that's what me and Jack was saying. Yeah,
he's too good for that team, and he will move. And if he does move, then Cheltenham are in the mud. Simple as that. Because they won't get a better player like that. He was the main reason why they were in that game.
Their goalkeeper had a good game. Made some 3 or 4 good saves. For Mikael Muller. He had a good. He had a good good few saves. He was on fire, that goalkeeper. So I think he had a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously there was one player that did stand out, and that was Danny Mayer. But as well, he has got to unleash the ball a little bit more. Like, what do I mean by that is spreading it wide. Obviously, he's good with the ball. He can run with the ball. He can drive. He can drive at the defense. He's good with the ball, putting good crosses. But as well, he needs to release the ball more. And sometimes when he didn't release the ball, he lost the ball pretty easily.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with Danny Mayer. And his link up with Mikel Miller, I'm not going to lie, that looked very, very good. Him and Ballymumba and Danny Mayer and Ballymumba and Danny Mayer and Mikel Miller's a good partnership, and I like that. And I want to see more of that. Yeah. I really want to see more of that. But hopefully, I want to see him release the ball a lot more. And that's what I want to see. And hopefully we keep on improving from this win. It will give Callum Burton confidence for sure. But some players will probably say, some people will probably say, no, it's going to be a massive distraction to the league. I don't know. We'll see.
Do you think we're too defensive last night? Do you think playing two defensive midfield players maybe hurt us a bit? I think it's hard to say really, because I thought we'd go with a.
All right, Stevie, how are you, mate?
I thought we'd go with like a Matete and a Butcher. Do you know what I mean? Just to balance it out. But
I think we probably underestimated Cheltenham a little bit. I think
showed him a bit too much respect.
Yeah. We had really good chances in the game, but we just didn't put them away, and that's probably what's going to cost us in the league. We got Peterborough next, and if we don't beat Peterborough, then we're back to square one again, aren't we? So
yeah,
I don't know.
Every game's a must-win game now, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. How are you anyway, Stevie? I know you was in the watch along with Jack and Craig. Brilliant. Thank you for coming.
Can I just say thank you to everyone for getting me to 60 subs today. It's brilliant. Thank you for your incredible support. Thank you.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Since we've been going since December, it's been brilliant. The channel growth.
And we're on 241. We're still climbing. Yeah, sure. It's fantastic. We're still climbing. It's fantastic. How much support we're getting on the Argyle Way right now is absolutely phenomenal. And I'm just checking the subscribers right now. Yeah, 241. I'm checking the views as well, because the amount of views we've been getting is crazy. Channel views 27,000 since the start of September is phenomenal. We're doing so well, and it's just showing the amount of support we're getting on this channel. We're nearly a quarter of a way to 1,000, and 27,000 views is something I wouldn't have imagined in God knows how long. It's very, very quickly how much this channel has grown. Simple as that. And it's thanks to all of you guys in the chat. Thanks to all of you and all the new Argyle Way fans, all the Plymouth Argyle fans in general, all other fans who like to tune in. It's all thanks to you. Simple as that. And we wouldn't have made these videos or live streams possible if it wasn't for you. Simple as. But we carry on with the stream. What else do we say? Main players to worry about in the future for Argyle wise. If we're going to talk about players, it would probably be like James Bolton or Brendan Galloway, because I know they haven't played in a long time, but they need to get more game time, because James Bolton doesn't look pretty into shape. Brendan Galloway still feels like Brendan Galloway is not the type of player he was last year. And it's a bit scary because they were good. They were very, very good players. Brendan Galloway was one of our better centre-backs last year. Since he had that injury, he hasn't been the same.
No, he hasn't. No.
Yeah.
Neither is it's going to be interesting to see what team Shuey picks for Wembley, isn't it, really? Because obviously, you got Dan Scarr coming back, isn't you? You know what I mean? Is he gonna got so many headaches? It's a good headache to have, isn't it? It's a good headache to have so many players in so many
it is.
different positions. It's gonna be you've got like the Finn Azaz, you got Wright, you've got Danny Mayer, you've got three attack cams, for two positions. You've got you've got 4 good strikers. You've got Matete, Hooton, Randall coming back from injury. He'll probably be back before, you Butcher. You've got some brilliant options, especially not too many options at wing backs. Obviously, Saxon Early is cup tied, but you've got like Barley Mumba, you've got Joe Edwards, you've got Mikel Miller, you've got so many options across so many areas of the pitch. It's unbelievable. It's a great date to have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was ill yesterday, more mentally so, giving my daughters my tickets for yesterday's game. Needed rest, too much for me, this Argyle Argyle a lot. They were buzzing when they got home. Yep, I can understand that. I was at the game. Liam was at the game. It was an amazing atmosphere at the end, and the limbs were absolutely phenomenal. And I don't think I've ever been to a game like that in my life. Simple as. It was so eventful. Very, very eventful.
I'm hoping there's a pitch invasion at the last game of the season as well when we get promoted.
I would love to see it, but we'll probably end up getting charged for that pitch invasion. But hey ho.
Who cares? Who cares? The Sky TV revenue probably paid the fine.
Yeah, I can fully understand when the manager said he aged far quicker since he became Argyle manager. Yeah, because it's too much. There's loads of shit going on, pressure wise, and the stress. The stress must be unreal. Stress must be unreal, and I can understand that as well. I've probably aged quicker watching bloody Argyle myself. Look at my hairline; it's probably receded far back since the start of the season. But hey ho, that's the life of being an Argyle fan right now. But what can we say? But for you, anyways, Liam, I'm obviously going to come to you now for this part because obviously we were both at this game. You ran on the pitch at the end, which was I loved to see that. That was absolutely brilliant from you. Fair play. But from that game, what player would you honestly say pleased you the most?
Hardy.
Hardy. Any reasons?
He just made a big impact on when he came on for the second half.
Mm-hmm. It was quite close, but we were the better team. And and I agree with that. I agree with that. I do agree with that comment as well. They are a good side, Cheltenham. I don't want to respect Cheltenham. I don't want to disrespect Cheltenham. They are a decent side. They were pretty decent on that day. But counter-attacks wise, simple as that's all they were good at. Counter-attacking FC and Alpha May FC. But for us, we piled the pressure on them and we were bagging a lot of chances. And we had two chances. We had 2 goals that were called offside.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Yeah, I would like to be a manager of a football club. Look at Jose Mourinho. Simple as that. Look when he was a manager of Man United. He came in clean and left dirty. Simple as that.
Did you see Shuey's press conference after that? Me and Jack were watching it. We could hear you guys through the telly.
Yeah.
He was.
Well,
you could
I'm
hear
not
through his headphones.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Amazing.
I'm not surprised at all. So
Brilliant.
There you go. But the limbs at the end were absolutely phenomenal. Simple as that. Cam Burton is the hero for 3 penalty saves, and to save Alfie May's penalty as well was even better, if I can honestly say, because I thought Alfie May would have scored that penalty, but I didn't expect him to save it. Fantastic save as well.
12,000. 12,000.
12,000. Yeah, 12,000 fans.
That's
Fantastic attendance. If I'm honestly going to save, that's brilliant attendance. That, and I think that's nearly the same attendance as when I went to Burton last year in the league at home. I think might be the same attendance.
Yeah, it's all been 16,000 last couple of games, isn't it? It's been immense.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't in the previous. That's all right, Sonny. Don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. Watch the game on Sky. I wasn't impressed with Joby McKenna. I think he was supporting Cheltenham. Lol. My only concern is we need a settled side for the running. Yeah, and I. That's a good comment. That's a good comment there, Stevie. 100%. Because as well, obviously, I'm very, very happy that we have got to Wembley. But now the main focus now is the league until we go to Wembley. And
will it be a distraction?
Will it be too much for our players? I don't know. Only time will tell. But we now need to start getting in these results. But it could probably boost the players' confidence. But it could possibly be loads of pressure on the players. We'll see what happens with that. We've got Peterborough next. I feel like we'll have a very, very good chance of beating them for sure. Yeah. Was that semi-final? No, Sonny. This game. This was the semi-final. So we're going. Yeah, we're in the final now. But yeah. What else was I going to say? Forgot what I was going to say. And then obviously home games, we've got Charlton. Hopefully the pitch will be fine for that because I saw the pictures of the pitch. It looks fucked. The pitch looks absolutely mudded, if I'm honestly going to say. And then we got Derby afterwards, which will be.
I had a look at it. I had a look at the pitch today. It looks all right. It doesn't look too bad condition.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it all right?
Yeah. Yeah. I went. Not going to say how I looked at the pitch today, but it looks all right. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll
that's
say.
fine. That's absolutely fine. But
yeah, it looks in good condition.
Hopefully, it will be fine for when we next play Cheltenham, which is on the 3rd of March, which is like 6 or 9 days, 7 to 9 days time, I think, something like that. I didn't realise that. I thought it was the quarters. Come on, yep, we're into the final, Sonny, and we're going to Wembley. We're going to Wembley, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's only the 3rd time in our history. Crazy.
In my lifetime.
He in 1996 and 2016.
Yeah,
it's going to be a brilliant day out. All of the Argyle Way lads are going. Craig's going. Liam's going. I'm going. Harvey England, Jack, and my dad said to me as well, "I'm going. That's it. I'm going. I'm 100% going for sure because it'll be a good day out for us as well. So that's even better. We'll have to try and meet up somewhere when we go up there. We'll have to try and meet up."
Doing a Wembley
we all know so much free scoring. I know Ipswich manager was tinkering with the team and they went on a strange run, lots of draws. I just hope the same doesn't happen to us in the league. Excuse me. And the thing is, and with Ipswich as well, that they have been playing poorly, Ipswich. The difference is with Ipswich, they've been in the FA Cup, and the FA Cup you're playing against very, very stronger teams. Like they played against Burnley, and a loss against them did bring the players down, and from then on they were getting pretty bad results. We're either playing Bolton or Accrington Stanley, right? Yes, either Bolton. I'm not gonna lie, I sound a little bit of a mental case here. I would prefer Bolton just for a better experience and a better atmosphere. If I'm honest with you, I would love to have Accrington Stanley. It'd be an easier game, but I don't think the atmosphere would just be as great.
No. Yeah, I see what you mean.
You get what I mean? And I think that some of the chat will agree with me on that. I think some of the chat will agree with me. Are you going to Plymouth versus Scum away?
No.
Probably not. I might probably do a watch along for that. I rarely go to if it's a very, very, very big away game, then I would go to that. But I go to all of the home games as it is, and I just feel like going to away games as well would probably just cost me a lot of money, and I'm struggling with money as it is. Yes, Sonny, you're going. Brilliant. That's what I like to hear. That's fantastic. I think Jack will definitely go to that. So if you bump into Jack, make sure to speak to him and get on his vlog. Simple as that, because I think Jack will definitely be going to that. But anything else to talk about, boys, before we move on to player ratings?
Not really. I think you covered it all pretty much. I think we all covered it really. Let's talk about the referee. Actually, let's give him a special mention. Let's give him a special mention from yesterday's game. You know that foul on Hardy for a penalty.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's a special mention.
How many people say that was offside as well? But I don't know.
Yeah, that was a correct decision. Yeah, looking back at it, it was a correct decision.
Yeah.
But
I don't want us to lose Accrington in the final live on TV. No, that would be awful.
Yeah,
I wouldn't like that either.
He's a bit of a clown. As Liam put, he was a bit of a fraud. He was a bit of a fraud.
Yeah.
The referee last night.
Referee, yeah. But then there's loads of fans that also said as well he had a very, very good game, and most of the decisions that he gave. Well, look, he did book one of the Cheltenham players for time wasting, so. Was
that penalty that Galloway was that penalty? Was that one of Galloway? Was that a penalty? Do you think?
From what I saw, yeah. But if you look at the other angle, it'll probably be no. Simple as.
Hardy one was a good. I think that was a good.
Yeah, I'll be no worse to be.
Hardy was a good option for him.
Yeah, that finish from Hardy, by the way, was top class. Top class.
Me and Jack said it on the stream yesterday. Why does he struggle to finish against Ipswich? That sets up, and then he scores an absolute banger against,
Yeah.
I keep saying that he's a big player when the big goals, he's a big player when you need goals. He's a big man. He's the man to go to.
Yeah.
Is it 15 goals in all competitions for him this season, isn't it?
Oh, that's annoying. They don't have the play ratings. I'm gonna have to go onto a different website for this.
Is that FootMob?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and go to a different website for this.
Try Google. Google usually have them.
No. I think this will be better.
Okay, fair enough. Google. Yeah, stay tuned, everyone. We might, me and Liam might do a watch along if you want to join us, Harvey. I was speaking to him on Messenger and I was on the bus about doing a stream tonight for Argyle vs Bolton. I don't know if you guys want to.
Yeah. Whose channel will it be on?
We could do it on yours. Don't mind. I just thought it'd be a good idea.
And Liam's.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah,
that'll be great. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Dazza. Yeah, it was a great match, and I feel like a lot of fans will say it was a very, very good match. Neutrally, it was, and I think if you are a neutral fan, I think you would say definitely the referee did have a good game. Cheltenham did have good chances as well.
At one point, when we got a goal disallowed and another goal disallowed, and thought, "Oh, here we go, they're going to rig it for us." I thought it was going to rig it.
And as well, the referee, it was good calls. They were offside, so can't say.
Yeah, when you look at it back now, you say that, but when you're in the ground, you don't say that.
Yeah, because you don't have the chance to see the replays. You're at the ground and you're there.
We do. We have a screen.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't show that.
No.
Sometimes they just go. They do your little snippet and they're like, "Oh, it's gone now." So
yeah.
So there you go. But yeah, it was a great match. It was a great match. It was a brilliant match. But I've managed to get the player ratings now. So,
do you reckon if Cheltenham won, do you reckon it would have invaded our pitch? They probably wouldn't have been allowed to.
They would have, I think.
What whole 50 of them?
Yeah, exactly. 200 of them.
50 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go, chat. We have managed to get the player ratings up. So that we've got, if you can see it there, great. And look at that first team, first 11 average age 28 years, 27.9 basically.
Wow. Fair enough.
Then Cheltenham 26.7. That's mad. But we'll go from keeper to striker as we usually do. We do it every single time. Hayden, hello Hayden, and I can see that you are a hashtag United fan from your hashtag United badge on your profile pic. I've rarely seen a hashtag United fan, if I'm honestly going to say. That's very rare. That is very, very rare. And right now, they are top of the league. They've won 16 games in a row in their league. They're doing so well. It's unreal. Absolutely phenomenal. But we carry on with the player ratings. But first of all, we'll go with Callum Burton, and I think we'll probably have different ratings for... We'll probably all have different ratings for what we're going to put.
I'd go 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
You agree with that? Do you agree with that, chat? 7?
What about you, Craig?
Do you know what? It's hard. It's a hard one to call because he gave away the goal, but he also saved us in the penalty shootout. So you got to look at it. 6.5.
6.5. Yeah, and he got given 7.7 here, but I'm like, that's probably for the penalty saves.
Yeah,
that's probably for the penalty saves.
Yeah, 6.5.
That's probably for the penalty saves. I'll probably give him a 7 as well. If we didn't go through it, I would have gave him a 6 for that goal he gave away. I've got a visitor, guys, going to have to catch up later up the greens. Looking forward to the 2nd of April. Yes, Stevie, let's go, lad. And you agree, Sonny? Yeah, fairs. Yeah, I think a 7 is fair, and he made up for the mistake. He made those 3 penalty saves was made up for the mistake he made. He made earlier in the game. It's 17 now. We won yesterday 2-1, and we have a chance to make it 18 against Sudbury, and I will be at the game. Oh, yes, Hayden. Fair play, lad. Fair play.
It's too far.
Fair play that you're going to hashtag United, and right now they're on a bit of a rise right now, and they're playing really, really well. But like a lot of people say, there was a lot of controversy that they were in the league for starters, and how they got that name. But what can you say? When I heard Spencer FC get said that, someone said that to him, and he said, "Well, how is Port Vale a name? Like, to be honest, how the hell is Port Vale? How the hell is Port Vale a football team name?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. So, yeah, but." Next player, Brendan Galloway, 6.5 is given there. I think that will be a little bit lower. I think it'll be a little bit lower.
What did Bolton get?
Brendan Galloway, 6.5.
Brendan Galloway, sorry. 6.5. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah.
I think that does sound a bit right. Maybe a 6, I'm thinking.
I said 6, yeah. I'll go 6.
Yeah, maybe a 6. I think a 6 is fair enough. He was all right in this game, and it's his first game back in a long, long time. But you can tell that he needs more game time, and he needs to get more time. Wow, more training, more time on the pitch, and I feel like he will come back much more stronger and a much better player. Simple as that. Congratulations, Plymouth. Thank you, Nat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nat. Really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Can you please subscribe? Yes, please subscribe to the Argyle Way. We're close to 250 subs, quarter of the way to 1,000. We're on the way. We're trying to get to 1,000, and it's phenomenal how quickly our channel is growing right now. It's absolutely crazy. But thank you all so much for the likes, the shares, and for following our socials as well, and mainly subscribing to our YouTube. But next player, James Bolton, got given 7.4.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 7-ish. Yeah, 7.
I think 7 to 6.5 is fair.
Yeah, I go 6.
Because oh, bye Liam. Haha, bye Liam. I think he got DC'd. I really hope we make it to League 2 to make it more of a test for us. I don't think you will make it to League 2 for at least another I'd say probably 6 to 10 years. I'm sorry to say, but it will take you a long, long time to reach there. Honestly, it will, because the bigger teams that are above you, you'll have to be financially you'll have to be a very, very strong financial team to get all the way up these leagues. Like, if you can look at the teams that's right down there now, you've got Hereford, Kidderminster Harriers, Plymouth Parkway's I don't know how far they're up right now. Rushden Diamonds. There's so many teams. You've got Darlington. You've got so many teams down there.
Bedford AFC, make sure you shout out Bedford AFC.
Yeah, AFC, AFC Sudbury. You've got so many teams. It's unbloody believable, and I feel like you will. It will be a struggle. It will be a struggle for the next couple of years for your team, 100%. But I feel like in the next 6 to 10 years, I think you'll probably be fighting, maybe in the National League, maybe not in League 2. That could happen, but I think you will probably be around National League North or South or the National League, I think. It will probably take you 6 to 10 years, I think. So James Bolton, I think 6.5. Remember, he's slowly coming back into the team after a long time out with injury, and his confidence is growing, and he's a good player as well, James Bolton. I like James Bolton, and he's a good defender, but we've got to give him time because he's just come back, and he's one of these players that on a good day he can play really, really well for us. But like what we saw yesterday, he was slipping on his ass. And sometimes it was a bit ropey in defence, and we was getting counter-attacked quite a lot in that game. We got counter-attacked so many times. So I think a 7 to 6.5 is fair enough for him. James Wilson, I think James Wilson is one of our most important centre-backs we've got in our club.
Yeah.
When Dan Scarr comes back, I really hope Dan Scarr comes back sooner or later. Sooner.
Yeah, I do.
Seriously. Sooner rather than later. I really hope, because I want that partnership back. Wilson and Dan Scarr. I really want that partnership back because I love them too. But for Wilson in this game, I'll give him a 7. I thought he was good. I thought he was good on that right-hand side with Joe Edwards, and he's It's
He was
just showing why he plays in.
Strikers, yeah, Alfie May in his pocket.
He plays for. This is why he plays in our team week in, week out. Simple as.
Yeah.
And he deserves that. He deserves that credit. Mikael Miller, 6.5. I can kind of agree with it.
I thought he was brilliant.
I can kind of agree with it, but for some of the times where he was on that left hand side, he cut inside, he crossed it in. Some crosses were good, some crosses were just way over, or they didn't reach the player, or sometimes where he was in a bit of a struggle with one of the Cheltenham players and got absolutely rushed on. It wasn't his fault, but just completely didn't read how didn't read where the ball either went or where the ball was going from any of the other Argyle players. But from Mikael Miller's side of things, I think a 6.5 or a 7 is fair. Like James Bolton.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair rating for him. Matt Butcher, I don't think he had a good game, if I'm honestly going to say.
I don't know. I think he had an all right game. Probably
he was all right, but I think
did what he needed to do.
Yeah, but I think but starting with two DMs like that, I think if we had Randall or Matete starting, I think it'd be much more different.
I think Matt Butcher would be like this if he was watching this.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Sorry.
No, it'd probably be more like
No.
AFC Sudbury is going to be a tough test for us in the league on Saturday, but I think we may scrape a 2-1 win. That you're both on amazing form, and right now Sudbury's just dropping points, but #United are on 17 wins in a row now, and they just keep on winning. And it's absolutely crazy. But we'll see how you get on. But for Matt Butcher, I think a 6.5 is fair rating for him.
Yeah,
Houghton, 6.8. I think a 6.5, if I'm honestly going to say. I think a 6.5.
Oh,
he played well I thought he did play well that game. I thought Jordan Houghton-wise, and it still shows why he is playing for us a lot recently. And I feel like in this game we shouldn't have played two DMs. We should have had either Randall or Matete on the pitch, and I think it would have been a lot more different. We would have had a creative player on the pitch. We would have created way more chances. But
what I said,
can't disrespect both Matt Butcher and Houghton. They're both very good midfield players, but I just don't think we should have played them both, and I think that just ruined the game. I think for us side. Joe Edwards. I don't think Joe Edwards done anything wrong. I think he's done well on that right-hand side.
It was a bit of a quiet game, wasn't it, for Joe Edwards?
It was a bit of a quiet game, but he did work well on that right-hand side with James Wilson. They played pretty well there.
Yeah,
I don't think they've done anything wrong.
No.
And I feel like him on that right-hand side where Callum Wright was pushing to the right-hand side as well. Cosgrove was sometimes doing that as well, where he had that chance at the post. Good build-up play there. But I think Joe Edwards probably 6.6 there. I'd say that's a fine rating for him. I think that's a good rating actually. I think he does deserve a 6.5. Yeah. But Danny Mayer 7. I'd probably say 7.5.
Do you know what? This is going to be a bold claim, but I'd make Danny Mayer man of the match. I thought he's brilliant.
Yeah, that's why I gave him 7.5. Yeah.
No, I think he.
Yeah, but to be honest, if you think about it as well. I think he should have. I know he should have had that goal 100%. I know he was offside, but that would have been a good goal for him. But as well, in the other parts of the game, he should have released the ball, and some parts of the game he should have not been as greedy as he was. Because sometimes, as Danny Mayer, we all know that he's a player that likes to run with the ball, and he's a little bit of a greedy player. But honestly, I feel like if he did put his greedy side away. And played a lot more a left-hand side with Mikael Miller, I think we would have probably bagged another goal. I'd say.
Yeah,
we've probably got another goal.
I thought he was man of the match. I
think he still played well no matter what. I'm not trying to slate him at all, but I think he was still good for sure. And I think 7.5 is fair in my eyes. And if Callum Burton's getting 7.7 here, then Danny Mayer's getting 7 there. Like, what? I know he saved 3 penalties, but yeah. Okay. Finn Azaz, he had a decent chance at the start of the game, nearly went in. He took the corner that Danny Mayer slotted in with the header. And I thought Finn Azaz, I know he missed the pen as well, which was sad. I don't know why he did that stutter, to be fair, but doing that run up, I don't know why he did that.
Did you think it was over, Harvey, when Azaz missed it?
I didn't think it. I still didn't think it was over because I trust in Callum Burton. I had trust in him to save it the next penalty because it's not over until it's over. Simple as it's not over until it's over. So
yeah,
that's what I say. But
I was shocked that Alfie May missed, but there we go.
But good save from Callum. That was a good save from Callum Burton, though. Honestly, for Finn Azaz, I'd probably give him. If Danny Mayer's getting a 7.5, I'd probably give him 6.5. Probably between a 6.5 and a 7. If I'm honestly going to say, I feel like that's a fair rating from Niall Ennis. Some people will probably slate me at this, but I thought 7. Yeah, I'd probably give him. I'd probably give him 6.5.
I don't know if it's 7. I think he had a good game.
I thought in this game, and I think me and Liam would probably both agree on this. He wasn't as when he usually plays, you would see of Niall Ennis that would run for most of. He would pressure teams, and he would run towards the ball. He would press back that.
By the way,
but he would go for the ball. But in this game, it felt like that he just didn't. He wasn't like running around as he usually was. That was what was annoying in my eyes. And when we put a ball through, he wouldn't chase the ball, and he wouldn't run through the path like the lanes, the right hand side, the left hand side, and it was kind of annoying me. And when Ryan Hardy came on, you could instantly see a difference. When Ryan Hardy came on, he was chasing every ball, and you could instantly see a difference. So,
don't forget, he is coming back from and he is
coming back from injury. So as well, that's another reason why he's probably the way he's playing right now. That's probably another reason why. But
did you get asked to get moved yesterday? Because when you were standing with me, then
because the other guy came in late.
Other guy?
Yeah, because that was his seat.
Oh, I see. No, it wasn't. Because he wasn't standing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
He wasn't standing next to me.
Well, but that was his seat, so I moved.
Fraudulent fraud.
There's plenty of places to sit. Do you know what I mean? There was loads of empty seats. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but hey ho. But what can you do? I sat next to my workmates anyways, and that was actually really, really good. So I enjoyed it. So, but for Niall Ennis, I'll give him 6.5. Honestly, that's from my opinion. That's my opinion, and some people can say otherwise, but that's my honest opinion. Then on the bench, we've got Gillespie came. To be honest, if I'm honest, I'm going to say Gillespie. This is why we play Gillespie, and now he's improved so much throughout this season, and this is why he's getting game time for us. This is why he's getting game time. Why do I feel like I want to see Gillespie, Dan Scott, and Wilson in the back line? I want to see that.
Yeah, I do.
I really want to see that. But I know that the manager would probably trust Longwick, and he'll probably play Longwick, Scott, and Wilson. But but the annoying thing is, I want to see Gillespie because I really like him, and he's starting to become a very, very good player for us, and I'm starting to like Gillespie a lot more. He's probably the best. He has probably got the best distribution for any of our defenders.
Yeah.
Simple as that. I think a lot of people can agree with me on that. His distribution from the back line upfield is brilliant, top tier.
Breaking the lines, to the midfield,
It's really, really good.
I'll give him a 7. 7 from him,
he got given a 7 there, agreed.
He
played really, really well when he came on.
Another 6 from me, 5.
You instantly saw a difference when he came on for Galloway.
Yeah, Matete gets a 5 from me. 5.
Yeah, Matete, when he did come on, I can understand why people are giving him a 5.
Yeah,
and 16. Well, he came on in the best minute, 69th. but as well. He had 21 minutes. He didn't have a lot of time to make a difference in this game.
Run around, try and make things happen. Then he got on the ball.
Yeah, he did get on the ball, and he does what he usually does. He loves to get into tight situations. He loves to break up play, and he likes to drive the ball at the field from defense to attack.
Yeah,
he's that's why I call him the League One Kante. But in this game, he was pretty quiet, and I'd probably say 6.
Yeah,
probably say 6 and 5.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't his best game, and he was a bit quiet, but he did get around. Simple as that. Callum Wright, he could have had an assist, but it was an offside goal. So hey, what can you say? Oh, and did he get the assist for the Hardy goal? I don't know why he didn't get the.
I don't think he did.
Oh, annoying. Don't know why he didn't get the assist for the Hardy goal. That's kind of annoying, but
I don't think he did.
hey ho. But Callum Wright got the cross in for Hardy.
Yeah.
He scored.
7,
I like Callum Wright, and I think a 6 or 6.5 is a fair rating for when he came on. He also made a difference as well. And then these last two, Ryan Hardy and Cosgrove, they both instantly made a difference.
Yeah, definitely.
And we were all like, why is Danny Mayer coming off? But when we saw Sam Cosgrove was on, he was like, yeah, brilliant. Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic.
I'll give him a 7. Cosgrove.
I'd give Hardy a 7.5, and I'd give Cosgrove a 7.
No, fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough.
He got the goal, and it was a fucking fantastic goal, and he made a difference when he came on. And then for Cosgrove as well, I'm sad he didn't score that chance at the end, because that would have been so good. The limbs would have been fucking brilliant if he scored that chance.
Yeah.
But yeah. But obviously as well, the main man, Schumacher, what rating are we giving him?
10. 10.
You're saying 10. Liam.
Who's this?
Schumacher.
8.
8. Fairs. Yeah. I'll probably say, yeah. A lot of people say 10 that we got to a final, we got to Wembley. Yeah. But speaking on it aside, I think we could have made it a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
It could have been a lot more of a comfortable game, but we reached there in the end, and I do respect. And we did end up reaching. We did end up getting the game. We ended up winning the game, which was absolutely fantastic. It could have been a lot more comfortable, and then I feel like that's probably why I would rate Schumacher's put the Schumacher's rating down a bit. But what can we say? We've got to Wembley, and we have reached the promised land. Well, I would say the promised land is the Premier League, but the other promised land is Wembley as well. So that's another promised land as well. So, but we go back to We go back to this. Yeah, we don't need to see that. Bye bye. We don't need to see that. Bye bye. Come on. There we go. League One. But we'll go through the predictions that we put, and we've still got the prediction for the Aki versus Bolton game. So I can't obviously do that yet. So we can't see who won this week. But what about this results then? Fleetwood versus Cambridge.
Rooney 1-0. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Rooney with the winner. Sean Rooney with the winner. And Fleetwood are now up to 13th.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. They've instantly turned it around in a matter of 3 games. 3 games. Yeah. That's absolutely insane, and I respect. Not gonna lie, I absolutely respect Scott Brown for the job that he's doing there. He's getting that team playing very decent football. Simple as. But for Cambridge as well, that I think they'll probably go down. I think Cambridge will go down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they're gone. If they do end up surviving, I'll be very, very surprised. But I think they're gone now. Their next game, Morecambe, they won and beat Port Vale. Who expected that then?
No one.
But and as well, it still keeps it. As we look at the table here, it still keeps Port Vale 12th. For Morecambe, it pushes them up to 20th, and Cheltenham are now 3 points away from the bottom 4, which is very scary for them. Very, very scary. Bristol Rovers are only 8 points away, and Scum is only 9 points away. That's kind of funny.
How crazy was that? Bristol Rovers are in and around the top 8, and now they've dropped. Jesus.
they've just dropped just like
Yeah.
that. That's absolutely
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah, fair play to Morecambe. Their home, like I said, their home record will keep them in this league. Honestly, it will keep them in this league. That's all we can say about that. But as well, our predictions, we will on Liam's channel, we will be doing a watch along for Bolton versus Aki. So we will watch. So it will be on Liam's channel. The link to his channel is in the description below, and it's obviously it's Liam Martin like on his profile pic there. But we will see how our predictions finish in that stream. So if you want to tune in and watch that, we'll put a link to his channel in the description. But hopefully you all enjoyed this. We didn't want to make it too long as it's a different game. It's a Papa John's Trophy game, and we haven't got a lot of games on this week as well, so we couldn't make it as long as we could with the predictions, because the predictions do make this stream a lot longer, but we couldn't do that because there wasn't a lot of games. But we're going to Wembley, and it's an absolutely seriously, it's an absolutely phenomenal season. What a phenomenal season we're having. We're second in the league, which we didn't expect, and now we're in the final at the Papa John's Trophy. Wembley vlog a Wembley vlog on Cornish Jana will be happening, I think. Well, all of us will be going, and it's going to be an amazing day out. Hope it's either against Bolton or Aki. I would prefer Bolton for the atmosphere and for how amazing that how big the game will be. And for Aki, I would just like to have the day out. And obviously, a lot of fans will say, "We'll win that piece of piss." So, but thank you all so much for watching. It's a fantastic day, and hopefully you all enjoy the rest of your day. We'll go and enjoy our rest of the day. We'll watch Bolton versus Aki later. See whoever gets to the final, and we'll see you in the next video or stream. And as always, goodbye. And it's a different shirt today. I'm wearing the retro shirt.
Nice.
Look forward to handing it over to you. Oh, thank you, John. And you're a Rotherham fan. Yes, thank you so much.
Good.
We'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah, bye-bye.
When they